Hey ladies, this is Tree from Just Tree 411 and I have a rant video, so be prepared. This is going to be a long one, but it needs to be done. I promise you. So for those of you who are part of my Discord, you are familiar with me screenshotting these simps in the comment section that are subscribed to all of these channels that hate women, that bash women, or some of them that try to teach them how to pick up women, which is laughable. And they come in there and they apply some of these techniques, or they're just very creepy, and they are on a channel that I would have to say doesn't cater to them, but it's pretty hostile towards them, and they won't go anywhere. This supports my position on the fact that you should never feel sorry for these type of men, because they don't know how to take rejection. What I have said before, and I'll continue to say it, is that the men who complain about being with women who dog them out or who hurt them give signs. These women give flags. They always give red flags. I have yet to see a situation where they don't. And instead of them healing and moving on, or really doing the men going your own way, they come onto female centered channels and they start thirsting after other women. Let me tell you how all of this got started though. Last summer, I did a video that was responding to Tomi Lahren in reference to her video on Facebook called All Men Are Trash. And I was very disappointed in Tomi because in that video, she sounded like a feminist. You know, and as you all know, I was a fan of Tomi. I'd done some videos on her on my political channel supporting her, but on this video I cut ties. I said, girl, you're a grifter. There's nothing conservative about you. You are a feminist, you are a grifter, you are fraudulent. And basically this was me just telling her why I felt that way and that I'm not going to even support her anymore. Now, men saw this video and immediately thought I was a pick-me, not realizing that this video was politically motivated by me. It was politically motivated by me to go after Tomi like, damn girl, you a grifter too? I'm so shocked. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I don't mess with you no more. But they saw this and they started subscribing to my channel in the tens of thousands. Did you hear me? Not the hundreds, the tens of thousands. Okay. I am not joking. I have less than that now, but the channel is small. I had at least 15 to 18,000 men subscribe to this channel because of this one video. 15 to 18,000. They didn't join in one day. This happened during the course of 2 to 3 months. And at the end of it, I got that many subscribers from these type of men. Men who I am not politically aligned with, men who I don't agree with, men who I would not get along with. But because they're looking for pick-me women to speak their talking points, that's why they join my channel. And ladies, if you want a good cash grab, be a pick-me girl, be a pick-me. So moving fast forward, we're going to fast forward to this live stream I did last week. The first 50 minutes of this video was dedicated to the men who are subscribed to my channel because of this video. I was telling them, hey, listen, you guys who say you're going your own way, you guys who are part of the manosphere, I don't know why you're subscribed to my channel. My channel is dedicated to traditionalism. It's for right-wingers, right-wing women, right-wing men. So if you're looking for a channel where you can be amongst real men, I found one for you. And I talk about the channel in a very positive light for the first 50 minutes of the stream. And here we go. Let's go to this first one. So this is where he said it first, right? So this is a pinned comment I have, and it says, always respect men with big D energy, even if you don't share the same ideology. Separate the broken boys from the real men. The reason why I said this is because in this stream, I talk about a particular channel called MGTOW Dictionary. It's this channel right here. I watched this channel for several weeks. I wanted to vet it because I was like, I have a lot of damaged men who just don't belong in relationships. And to be honest, a lot of them need to take the black pill. And so I decided like, oh, seems like a good channel, but let me make sure. And so I watched a lot of their streams. These men have their act together. Let me tell you something. They'll have long streams on Saturdays. Like their streams are anywhere from like 4 to 5 to 6 hours. And it's not about them whining about women. It's not them going, we can't get no women. We don't like no women. It's nothing like that. These men talk about everything from history to finance. They talk about books like The Art of War. They talk about symbolism, cultures in different countries. I think they also talked about the truth about how the United States was established and the myths versus the reality of what really happened in the past and history. I mean, it's fascinating the things that they talk about. They throw some really, really big pearls out there. I'm afraid, and I don't care if you guys get angry at me, those of you listening to my video, but the stuff that they talk about on this channel, in my opinion, is too high IQ for most of the men on YouTube. I'm gonna say that again. The pearls that they throw, the deep information they discussed on this channel is too high IQ for most men on YouTube. I said in this video that they should go and check them out, and that's why I said they had big D energy, because it seems to me that the channels with the huge subscribe count have small D energy, and the channels with the small subscriber count has big D energy. And that's the reason why I said this. So then he comes and he starts to thirst after me. And let me be very clear that he is not the only one. There are lots of men like him on my channel, and like I said, they all came from this video. Okay, so he says 43 minutes in and I want to give you a hug. I'm saying to myself, she gets it. Brutes can still ford this servo malassi and drag the rest of us out to drink. Is this supposed to impress me? This Irish slang here? I don't understand. Obviously, like I said, this was done 5 days ago, last week. And I didn't like it. I didn't favor it. I didn't thumb it up. I ignored him. And this is what I'm saying, ladies. They don't get the hint. They don't even get the obvious hint. If I didn't like the video, look at that. I like this one. I like this one. If I didn't like your comment, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was much of anything, but if you're trying to impress me, it's just really disgusting. So there was that. Anyway, so later on, I think it was about an hour later, I respond to this comment here. Of someone really boasting up, making excuses about the manosphere. And I say, and I quote, the manosphere is for rejects, men who don't have problems with getting women, having women, or uniting with women are not in the manosphere or red pillars. Why would they? All traditional women, along with Christian women, should avoid these losers at all costs. These men are broken and worthless. Now, this struck a nerve. And I'm going to tell you something, ladies. When you throw a rock at a pack of dogs, the only one that yells in pain is the one that get hit. Now, meet Fido here. I gave you props before for being amongst the supportive women. But you should try to be a little more discerning when you talk about the manosphere. I myself am MGTOW, and you're really jumping to hasty conclusions, calling everyone within a group losers, because it's easy enough to brush that off as resentment for keeping our money rather than spending it on you women. I want you to get familiar with this type of language that comes from these type of men, but let's get an understanding of who we are talking to and why they say what they're saying. I went to his channel, okay, and this is his video on why I am MGTOW. Now, I want you ladies to look at this person and I want you to ask yourself, is it understandable why he is simping right now? And does he represent MGTOW? The answer is he doesn't represent MGTOW, because if you were really MGTOW, as you say to me and on your channel, you wouldn't be saying stuff like this. I want to give you a hug. Okay. This is being thirsty. That's what this is. And we as women don't find that attractive because you look like this. I don't mean to be mean, but let's look at Bryden Sinclair. This is a man I want to hug by. If someone was like him was to say, "Ooh, I want to give you a hug," dude, I'm already flowing like a river with my legs and arms wide open. Okay. Okay, I'm just joking about the legs part, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, when someone like this, you know, this very handsome redhead, I mean, testosterone for days, baby. You know, when he says something like that to me, or Bradley Cooper, okay, I've always had a crush on Bradley Cooper. He's Irish, but he's not redhead. If he was to say something like that, I would definitely welcome that with open arms. But you have to understand that this is the reason why you're in the situation you're in, and you have no self-awareness like most of the men in that group. You know what I'm saying? The manosphere men, in my opinion, talk all this stuff about women this, women that, but you're just bitter and you're angry, and it's not attractive. It's not attractive at all. I don't find that to be appealing. And it just makes women lose respect for you. So I responded back by saying, I don't have to do a damn thing. Let's be clear, you men are on my channel, a channel dedicated to traditional women. My content is not for you. It's for biological traditional women. Hey, I have to say biological women because, you know, the transformers and everything. So you can't come to a woman's channel who dedicated her content to women and tell her what to say and do. I don't invade MGTOW space. I don't invade the manosphere space. I stay in my lane here on my channel, but I can't say the same about all you thirsty men who subscribe to my channel on a daily basis. This is the prime example of why women treat most of you like doormats. This is simp behavior, and it's pathetic. In this video, I told you men to get the F off my channel and go join MGTOW Dictionary's channel. But will you? No. You won't go over there because you're too busy simping for me. Prove me wrong. Unsub from my channel and stay off my comment section. I'm here for women, not men, unless you're right wing. So I'm very specific of, hey, I don't want you, I don't like you, you know, go away. And I got to put emphasis on this, ladies. He's not the only one. Y'all really need to go in that comment section, okay? There are some men that's so thirsty, I just banned them outright so you don't see their comments because they're hidden. But there's some I'll just sit up here and just make an example of them and just show, hey, these men are really, really thirsty. They don't believe in the nonsense that's told by other YouTubers. So fast forward to yesterday. Well, fast forward to yesterday. I did a video yesterday afternoon, because right now it's Wednesday. It's titled, My Husband Gained Over 125 Pounds. Am I a Hypocrite? Okay. So look who's on my channel. Look who's on my channel. Now remember, prove me wrong. Okay, I said he's simping. I said you're a simp. You're too busy simping. You won't join MGTOW Dictionary's channel because you're too busy simping over here. Okay, and I said prove me wrong. He can't prove me wrong because he's a simp. So he takes my quote, because I'm quoting in this. He takes a quote of mine from the video because I talk about how men get fat too in marriages. Okay, so he's taking my quote and saying what I'm saying, and there's all these men talking about women gaining weight and getting fat. This is what I said. This is what I said verbatim. Okay. Then he says, but he didn't. Now, not only is he unattractive and overweight, but he's also stupid. Because in the title of this video, it specifically says, my husband gained over 125 pounds. All right. So how did you think he didn't gain weight? Oh, because you yourself are overweight. You're fat. But you think looking like this is acceptable, right? So if you think that's acceptable, you probably thinking gaining 125 pounds is also acceptable. So that's the reason why you thought he didn't gain weight. You thought he was adding muscles or something. So then I come after him and I go, he did gain weight, you gross looking clown. Now I'm disrespecting him. Let me tell you why, okay? When I warn you to get off my channel, when I call you a simp, I am now letting you know I have no respect for you. I am giving you the obvious signs that I, 1, don't like you, 2, I am disrespecting you, and I'm going to see if you're going to take it. If you are still going to stay on my channel and take the abuse. The answer is, yeah, you are, because you did not prove me wrong. You didn't unsub from my channel, and you're still in my comments section thirsting over me. So I go, he did gain weight, you gross looking clown. He gained over 125 pounds. And why are you still on my channel? Didn't I tell you to unsub and go to your side of YouTube? Yet you are still here being thirsty. And then Muhammad comes and goes, dude, no wonder no woman wants you. Not only can't you read, but you can't listen either. No, he can't. And like I said, the only people for the majority of part, like I was set to say, 98% of the time, it's conservative men and conservative women, or right-wing men and right-wing women who are interacting with my content. Not simps. Not these fake MGTOW people. He's not real MGTOW. So anyway, so he says this, and I guess when he finished watching the rest of the video, he comes in again and says, there it is. You're not a perfect woman, but you do sound like a good woman. How is this MGTOW? Holla at me. How is this MGTOW? And you men, not all of you, but those of you who get mad when women treat you like crap, this is why we treat you like crap. Because when we show you obvious signs that we don't want you and you still come back and we tell you, hey, leave us alone, we don't want you, you can't handle rejection, then you come back for more rejection. So then when you do this in real time, okay, when you do this in real time, this is how you get played. This is how women play you, because they reject you, they give you fair warning. And you're listening to these other silly YouTubers telling you that we're playing hard to get. No, we're not. Okay? No, we're not. Do you think I'm going to play hard to get with this? Huh? No, I'm not. Why would I? He had me before he said hello. He ain't got to spend no money. See, these are the type of men that are on easy mode, and these are the type of men that are not rejected. So I don't understand where you men get this notion that if a woman is rejecting you, she's playing hard to get because that's what she really likes you. Stop listening to these losers telling you stuff that don't work. That's not the truth. I'm a woman. I'm telling you that we will never reject this. We reject this. Please take the black pill. Please take the black pill. Oh my God, please take it. It will be in your best interest so you don't get humiliated like this. I don't understand how men can't catch the hint. So I say to him for the last time, because I banned him, this is the type of man that will never understand the word no. These are the type of men who will never ever go away until you ghost them or block them or just get rid of them completely where they can't get any access to you. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, maybe he'll create a new account because the thirst is real with this one, but that's not my problem. If I catch him, I'll ban him again. But I said to him, I want you off my channel. I don't want any simps on my channel. You claim to be MGTOW, but you are simping on my channel. You don't belong here. No woman here wants you, including me. Learn how to take rejection. How is this going your own way? You are fraudulent. Okay? When you sit up here and say why I'm MGTOW, and then you come over here and tell me that I myself am MGTOW, no, you're not. These men are MGTOW. I don't know if they define themselves as MGTOW, but this is what I see MGTOW is about. I see men doing their own thing, and it doesn't include having a woman in a thumbnail. It doesn't include basically talking to a lot of angry incels about, hey, let's just basically take a big dump on women. Let's basically get our rage out on women. No, you guys are not paying attention. Not these guys, but you guys are not understanding how it's done. Like I said, they'll have a 5-hour stream and less than 30 minutes is only talking about women. Everything else is talking about other stuff. So from my understanding, and I have to go look at the definition that the owner of this channel was talking about, he says a real MGTOW man goes his own way. He doesn't depend upon the government. He doesn't depend upon anybody's job. He definitely don't depend on women. When you need women in your studio, when you need women to sit beside you, when you need women for your content, in order for men to click on your videos, you need women. You're not going your own way, okay? So this is the reason why a lot of men are not taken seriously, because you say one thing and you do another. If you really believe what you say, which a lot of you don't, I think you just like being simps. I think you like being talked down upon. I guess bad attention or this type of attention is best than no attention at all for you. And so this is why you do what you do. But in conclusion, I want the ladies to understand. Let's look at something beautiful while I'm talking. I want the ladies to understand that the men that you see in these spaces don't look like this. These are not the ones that are invading our spaces, talking about something. You sounded resentful, and this is the reason why I keep my money to myself. I don't go to David Duke's channel and talk about, hey, you need to really give all blacks a chance. We're all not this. I don't do that. If you don't like me, good. I stay off of your space. I don't go any place where I'm not wanted, because I have this thing called self-esteem. I have self-esteem. And a lot of women have self-esteem. We don't go into areas and hostile environments where we're not liked and wanted. But also, here's the thing. We have a niche. This channel, it's not going to be huge because I'm going after a small demographic, and it's like a very tiny niche. It's dealing with right-wingers who deal with traditionalists. A lot of these men don't believe in marriage. A lot of these women are all about getting that bag. We have nothing in common with them, but yet and still, both of them, the modern women and the modern men, are joining my channel. So I want you ladies to keep an eye out for these, not this type of man, but this one right here, okay? He's not the only one, okay? And also, if you, out of curiosity, if you want to check out MGTOW Dictionary's channel, I need to let you know this is a man's space. You can listen to what they got to say. They do put out a lot of pearls, I have to admit. They talk about a lot of things that I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't shut them down, because they're really pulling out some heavy information. But just listen from a distance and respect the fact that you see a group of real men together that are doing their own thing. But I will have to say, so far, these are the only men I see doing their own thing. And another thing I also suggest is that a lot of these men who are subscribed to my channel, who are not right-wingers, who are not aligned politically with us, and are not traditionalists, please, for the love of God, take the black pill. You'll thank me later. Sorry, I had to do this rant because I want to document all of what I'm saying here. I want to show you what I have to go through, all because of this video. And I normally don't regret anything, but if I can go back in time, I would have I would never do this video. Well, I would have done this video, but I would have put it on my political channel. I wouldn't have put it on this channel. I would have put it on my political channel, and which is a Treehouse News, and not done it on this type of channel. But it is what it is. And so eventually the simps will, and the incels and these fake MGTOW men will eventually get the hint. And if they don't, then that's fine. They can keep my numbers up, but I will just ban them so that they're not seen or heard. All right. This is Tree from Just Tree 411. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you all next time. Later, taters.